and American Dad, but recent Family Guy has just been meh.
Did you like the movie Ted?
Didn't see it.
Okay.
I don't watch movies.
Fair enough.
I laughed at Ted, but it was also very expected.
Yeah, it was very safe humor. I think the best comparison I had was that it was basically an episode of Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
But I liked some of the jokes anyways. There were still points where you would laugh, even if you're one of those people who hates Family Guy humor.
It's an episode of Family Guy starring Matt Damon. It's Matt Damon. Sorry. Christ. I'm so bad at actors.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
I got the M.
Yeah, you had the letter right at least.
Imagine Family Guy with Matt Damon.
That would be kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. My toe, my toe. Can someone do me a favor and see how many stages there are in Hyperstone Heist? Because I feel like there's 6, and I want to see if that's actually the case, because we could actually end up beating this tonight at this rate.
You're down to 4 lives.
0 counts as life, so I still have 5. I'm basically back to where I started. And most of the damage is being done by these stupid rock soldiers, actually.
Yeah, these things are kind of doing a number.
Because I can't... The tackling's weird, because it's a dedicated button.
Yeah.
And because I can't throw them, like I can in Turtles in Time, I can't really defend myself as well as I can.
We're at 1,000 minus 1 viewers.
999?
Yep.
Doors, people, hours? I can't remember what the name of that is.
It's persons, doors.
9 persons, 9 doors, 9... Not 9 days.
Hours.
9 hours. Okay, there we go.
I have it. I haven't opened it yet, though.
You really should play it. It's good.
I also bought Virtue's Last Reward, and I'm getting into this thing where I keep buying games and not playing them.
Oh, so you're becoming me. Okay.
In a way, I kind of want a collection.
I will warn you, as an avid collector, collecting is a dangerous hobby.
I'm sure for old video games too. It's probably expensive.
Yep.
You look delicious. I'm hungry for some turtle soup.
Yes.
Rocksteady.
My favorite.
Oh Jesus. Okay. I'm not used to fighting Rocksteady by himself.
Whoa.
He's my favorite.
He's controlling. Wow, he's playing basically like he does in the original arcade game.
Wow, he's just wrecking you.
Yeah, he is definitely.
There you go.
This is the first boss I fought that's different than like Turtles in Time.
Kind of reminds me of one of the bosses from Battletoads. The one who's also a rhino.
Oh, shit, I know who you're talking. Oh, the one at the end of Rat Race?
Yeah.
That asshole.
Hello, Scar Angel. How are you?
Oh my god.
What did I think of the Korra finale? I don't know what to think. No spoilers in case you guys haven't seen it. I was a little bit disappointed that it ended so abruptly.
All I've ever heard about it is, what did I just see? What was that?
I mean, I really liked what was leading up to it. I'll tell you that.
It's just
Great.
apparently something amazing happened in it.
I'm glad I took the time to watch that and The Last Airbender. I feel like I was missing out, and I was.
Shit. Okay, there we go. I figured out the secret is apparently I have double the range I do in Turtles in Time.
Hey Dante of Johto.
Oh, hey Dante. Remember, when I see you next time, I will beat you. And then he blows up.
That one took me a second. General Slaughter. Okay. That's the name of the guy from Rat Race.
Luca, when are you streaming again? I don't know. Soon?
Yeah. Maybe if we do the Monster Hunter stream, if we figure out what's up with that, she might stream that. We're not sure.
Yeah, we'll all do our stream like perspective.
Yeah, we'll do a multi Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Certainly. I just need more than 20 minutes to set up.
I gave you like 6 hours.
I wasn't even home when you told me. 6 hours, my ass.
4.
Not even. Keep going.
3.
Keep lowering the number.
Try 2.
I gave her 10 minutes, okay?
Gave me 10 minutes. I'm a female. I can't do shit in 10 minutes.
Really? That's what
No.
you go for?
No, I don't. That doesn't really work with me, does it?
No.
Nope, I got nothing. I probably could have done it in 10 minutes.
Did anyone look up how many stages this game had for me?
I didn't see if someone said anything.
I had expected Tenmar to have said something by now. Tenmar's usually the go-to guy with all the info.
I am in the kitchen. That's where my computer is.
5.
5?
6. One person said 6.
5
Everyone else
stages.
said 5.
Hello,
Only
Amber.
5? So that means we're already halfway done the game because we're in stage, or we're at the halfway point because we're in stage 3. Should I finish it, or? Because I have a feeling we're going to be here for like another 20 minutes at least playing it.
Wow,
Good
Captain
night,
Falcon has
Chaotic.
like 200 votes.
Hmm?
Captain Falcon has 200 votes.
Oh, that reminds me, I should probably go check up on that, huh? Okay, once I beat these roadkill Rodneys, I'm gonna check and see how Smash Brothers is doing.
For those who don't know, we have a game of 4 computers, level 1, in Smash Bros. 64 going right now. If you wish to place a bet on who is going to win this magnificent battle to the deaths, feel free to vote at this straw poll here.
All right.
I just sent you the results page. Allow me to refix that.
All right.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Who do you think's actually gotten any kills so far?
Jiggly.
I think DK is my man. I think he'll be all right.
Survey says 86 for Falcon, 81 for Donkey Kong, 81 for Luigi, 75 for Jigglypuff. Captain Falcon is currently winning.
God damn it!
What? Look at these idiots.
They're still slow dancing, which makes it funnier the fact that they've still gone this far.
They've done like 15. Well, wow. Why is Jigglypuff this dead?
Keep in mind, Jigglypuff's a really light character. She can get knocked out fairly easily.
I guess 25 in about an hour. This could be done.
Yeah, no. By the time I'm done streaming tonight, that match will be ended. I can say that with confidence.
We can't do picture-in-picture with this. It uses the same capture card.
Yeah, so
But
there will be picture-in-picture later on tonight when we switch over to the other capture card, but for now, since we're on Hyperstone Heist, we have no choice, but it has to be switched back and forth.
99 stock, but it's still anyone's game!
Oh my god.
That's never gonna go away.
Everyone is using that on me now lately. Even my real-life friends are doing that now.
Miss Luca, I bought Monster Hunter. Want to know what weapons you use? I used twin blades and the bagpipe.
Bagpipe's so fun.
Bagpipe is amazing.
What do you use, John?
I have not played the game before.
He can't update, remember?
Yeah,
He can't even
I
get in.
can't play the fucking game right now unless I play offline.
You should pick a weapon at the very least.
I was thinking of trying a twin blade because I wanted something that was quick and upfront and personal. So it was either gonna be that or like heavy blade.
Yeah, I like twin blade.
But someone told me there's a gunner class as well, so maybe
Yeah,
that.
there's a
There's a
gun
few
blade.
guns. Yeah. I tried to like ranged. I just don't have the style of play for it. But I'm sure somebody else can do it really well.
I've seen some people use the bow and arrow well. Wow, that guy just popping out of the ground like it's no one's business.
How is the Xbox One and or a PS4 for everyone? I don't have it either yet. I'm gonna wait.
I've got the PS4. I like it, but I mean I haven't been playing it much. I've really only played Contrast on it so far, but I have Need for Speed Rivals and Battlefield 4.
Did you guys hear about the guy that's already in trouble for you know how the PlayStation 4 has that direct streaming now?
Oh, I know what you're gonna talk about. Yeah, keep going.
A guy, I didn't read the whole thing, but a guy apparently already live streamed his drunk and naked wife.
Pretty much. Did you hear
on
what
the
this?
PS4.
You hear the full story about it, or did you
I
just
didn't
hear
read
that?
the whole thing. I just browsed over it really quickly.
So okay, so there's this mode on the PS4 called Playroom, which is basically like Kinect stuff. So if you have the PlayStation camera set up, you can do like the AR stuff, like oh, there's balloons, you can pop them by like moving your hands around, stuff like that. So there's they assume it to be a couple. They were getting really drunk and live streaming on the mode, and then the girl passed out, and then the guy apparently slid her shirt up so her breasts were showing. Then the camera cut out, and then 15 minutes later she was completely naked but still passed out. So basically it was sexual assault.
Yeah, biggest douchebag
Whoa,
ever.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
heavy.
And this was on Twitch for people to see because of the app built into the PlayStation. So now,
This idiot.
so now Twitch is like, oh god, I have no idea what the hell we're gonna do. So they have to reinforce things.
This is why Nintendo took off their. Do you remember the picture chat they had, like the live cam chat thing that they used to have? That's why it's gone. They rethought that really quick and took that away.
That's pretty smart.
I didn't realize that
Yeah.
phone feature's gone altogether.
I think so.
I thought it was still around.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't been looking for it, to be fair.
I think
so.
it's gone.
Me neither, but,
I mean, they did that before this even happened, but they kind of foresaw that.
Oh, and people
that
are
it
also
was
upset about
used.
SwapNote. Okay, in the case of SwapNote was removed because of the picture feature, because people were actually passing around child pornography.
fucking swap note story. I probably had a hand in.
Oh my
that.
god. Yes,
still not-
you're the
I'm
reason
still
for that.
I still don't even know what.
Actually, no, Luca, your feature is still available because you were using Street Pass. Street Pass is still available on SwapNote. It's the
That thing is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
it's Spot Pass that doesn't work
Some
anymore.
people tell me to this day when they're near me at a con that they still get that swap note, and I don't think it's even possible. I think they're just fucking with me at this point, but I don't think it's possible for them to get that anymore.
Well, if you turn off the Street Pass function, then you won't get it anymore.
Yes, but I deleted the note entirely. Just God, I think that thing haunted me at least what, a year now.
Do you want to explain what it is to people in the chat?
Right. So when I first got my 3DS, you guys gotta bear with me because I'm an old woman and I hadn't had any handhelds really before that from a long time ago. Right. I just wasn't into the handheld thing before the 3DS came along. So right, I got it. I'm messing around on SwapNote at a con, and I think it was. Who did I send the original to? Was it Tyler?
Probably Tyler. I feel like
Okay.
that's who it was.
I think I was having a conversation with Tyler, and he didn't know what an Eiffel Tower was. Okay, I'm not going to go into what that is here. Figure it-
Please don't. Please don't.
Just figure it out. So, I drew him a special swap note that displayed what the Eiffel Tower was. And I sent it to him. Yeah, well, guess what? There's a small button that makes you apparently either send it to the person you mean to send it to, or the entire fucking Street Pass network around you. Like, local network. I was at a convention.
Yeah. Fatal error, if I do say so myself.
I'm pretty sure about 3,000 people got this swap note, and I didn't realize it. Like the whole day, it was sending it out with my name on it and everything.
This was at PAX, wasn't it? Because I remember getting this.
It was. Oh God, you did get it. It was a PAX. Oh, so if you guys see me at MagFest and that thing is still going around, please tell me. I don't think it's possible for it to anymore. I've completely deleted it.
Street Pass knows.
But people were telling me that they were still getting it, and I didn't realize that it was still send it out every time I connected to Street Pass. I didn't think that was a thing. I thought I did it just the one time.
I thought it was supposed to only send it to your friends, though, so...
I thought so too, but there's apparently a local function. I don't know how it happened. A whole bunch of people started messaging me saying, what the hell is this?
So, yeah, this is basically why we can't have nice things, guys.
It's me. I'm the reason you can't have nice stuff. I'm sorry.
I don't know why I was so interested in the PlayStation 4 Twitch integration thing when I can technically integrate any console well, maybe not integrate, but I can stream any console I want anyway.
You can actually stream in a better quality than the actual integrated app, because apparently the integrated app streams at like 596p or something like that. We had a discussion a couple times in streams about it. Yeah. Well, the logic behind it is you're using the actual system itself to basically convert the footage. So I assumed as a result of that, you can't stream in full like 720 or 1080 because you're using it to also power the game.
Huh.
That makes sense to me. Whether that's actually the case or not remains to be seen.
Okay.
576 I'm seeing repeated in the chat.
Yeah, 5 cents.
I'm fighting Tatsu!
Yeah.
You must defeat my foot soldiers before you fight me. Really? Yep.
Dare you to do it without dying.
With one hit point? No. Tatsu is shooting spears out of his crotch.
It's out
Oh,
of his
crotch
fist,
spears, of
isn't it?
course.
Oh no, it really is out of his crotch.
Wow, Jesus. Okay, yeah. I thought I was joking. Technically it is coming out of his hand, but...
So he just jumps up and rains spears at his dick. Okay.
Makes sense to me.
So
I have to delete Street Pass data for SwapNote. I think I already did that.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, you tried really hard to get rid of this.
Well, keep in mind, it took me a while to realize that I sent it to everyone. The messages started coming in like a few hours later. So if you get that at MagFest, my gift to you.
Does this guy just respawn all of his foot soldiers?
Yeah, that's why I kind of just stopped fighting them and just kept fighting Tatsu.
Yeah.
I figured he was just kind of full of it.
It's that misleading text that old games like to give you. Just something to fluff the game. Like, we have dialogue. We really do.
Yeah, just leave that one alive. You're good.
Ah, crap. Watch him be one hit away. Fucking piece of shit. He totally was too. And what's he gonna say to me? Master Shredder. No, just Master. I like the Buddha Shredder, or not the Buddha, the Vishnu Shredder they had up there too.
Oh, it was blocking a cave. Alrighty then.
Good night, Solar Knight. Have a good one.
Also, you have 2 stages left. You have the Gauntlet and then the Technodrome. Both are just a series of boss fights. Alright, well,
Oh, really?
That's good to hear then.
I feel like all of our good stories kind of revolve around PAX and other cons.
Well, traditionally, because that's when we all meet up.
We just can't be trusted to be together ever.
Well, that's the case with any group. That's the case with any group.
It's just the worst thing possible.
Like, I always have stories about Emil whenever we do our TRG recordings. I have
Yeah,
less
like-
stories about Tim, oddly enough, than Emil. I always expected to have more stories about Tim for some reason.
Yeah, but like when you have real life friends and you see them all the time, every time you get together, you don't have like some crazy thing happening that you talk about forever.
Yeah, but usually when it's just real life friends, it gets a little old.
You get sick of
Really?
each other.
I wouldn't know. I don't have real life friends. I ain't got time for that.
You may or may not know this, but I am actually real.
Oh,
Just-
okay. I have one real life friend. It's me. Leatherhead again?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same
this is
thing.
Lost Gauntlet.
He's changed his color. He's a new man.
Got a makeover.
Leather makeover.
So, how are you walking on water, essentially?
I've been trying to figure that one out for a while, actually.
Teenage Mutant Jesus Turtles?
Oh, Vincent, thank you. I will
Vin-
see you all at MagFest and give you an awkward as fuck hug. That is my promise to you.
You promise awkward hugs?
No, actually, I don't like hugging people. Okay, if you really want to hug, you just ask me first, and I will do that.
Please don't try to steal hugs. That's kind of weird. And
Yeah, don't come up behind me and do that.
That's
Someone
very
did that at
stranger
PAX.
danger. That's very
got
stranger
well-
danger.
I got well freaked out, so please don't do it.
Oh, geez, straight into Rock City already.
Jazz, you are my cyborg buddy.
you
Together
count
we make a
10
complete
steps.
robot.
Oops.
Tell a crazy Tim story.
I'm trying to think about
Oh,
them.
do I have one? Let me think.
We've got to have at least one.
I think we must.
I do remember the time he vlogged someone pooping out in Boston. Just a random hobo. He found poop in like a... Okay, so for those who don't know, Tim has a vlogging channel called Breaking NCS, so he tends to vlog a lot. One of the times we met up at PAX East in Boston, he just kind of used to walk outside the hotel and just record. So he went out and walked around in a random alley just outside the hotel, which obviously
not
is
sketchy at all.
Yeah, the best decision you can make. But one time he found just a pile of poop because some hobo had just pooped in an alley, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna film it." He's like, he kept saying like, "Oh, it's gross," but then he would still keep filming it anyways.
Totally.
I'm not really sure what his stance on all that is anyway, because he's always like, oh man, this is so disgusting.
Then he does it anyways.
He's in
Yeah.
that kid mentality where you see something gross and it's like the best and worst thing that ever happened.
It's gotta be it. I have a few stories from Boston that are just too bad to tell, so I won't.
Oh, really?
It's a
Wait,
bad.
am I
no,
involved in them?
no.
Oh, okay. Then we're safe.
No, it was just when I was walking. Okay, well this part I can tell. When I went to PAX East, I stayed at the convention almost the entire time it was open, so like till 2 in the morning. And me and my friends got on the last shuttle to get back to our hotel, but we were staying at like Copley Square or something like that. I don't remember what. And we're like, oh yeah, so we'll just get on this bus and go there. But apparently that bus went to Copley Plaza or something, and we're like, they get, all right, last stop. I'm like, this isn't our hotel. You didn't go to our hotel. It's like, this isn't the right shuttle then. We're like, well, fine, just take us back. Then we stop him, and we're like, oh no, wait, our hotel's right over there. And we were staying at the Tremont. So we book it to the hotel, and I go inside, and I was, wait a sec, this isn't the right hotel either. And we're like, doesn't that say Tremont? No, it says Fairmont. So we sent the shuttle back without us. We're lost in the middle of downtown Boston, 2 in the morning. And we're all just like freaking out because we have no idea where we are. And that's about it. Then we met some. That's the part I can't tell.
What? Who'd you meet? Did you meet a prostitute? There aren't any out there.
No, we
Okay.
met black retarded midgets.
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa, whoa, that escalated quickly from prostitute. Hang on.
They were in a
Please tell the
wheelchair.
story now.
We were just walking, again, very, very confused about where we were, and we see these midgets in a wheelchair. I mean, well, they were black midgets, but they were in a wheelchair, just Mario Karting around, and one of them was just like, "Wait, Carol," and I'm like, I couldn't not. It was so, I felt bad, but
At least you didn't film them.
Well,
Oh my god, of course you did. Of course you did.
I just happened to have my camera out.
Oh god. Do you still have this footage?
No, it was too dark to see because
Oh.
you know what? Never mind. But
Oh, I see where you're going with that. Don't appreciate that.
Oh my god, Liam, you're the best.
I'm sorry, but that was the story. I recognize that that's not a good story to tell. It was a thing that happened.
See, I thought it was gonna be the story like where we almost missed our flight, our flight.
That's a good one too.
So-
No, this was the black retarded midget story.
Yeah. So it was this past PAX Prime. Liam and I ended up being on the same flight, both out of Boston and to Calgary because he lives like 4 hours away. You said?
Yeah, it's more like 3.
Okay, so he lives like 3 hours away from where I live. So we just kind of end up chatting a bit while we're waiting in Boston, and then we decided to go out for lunch when we're in Toronto because that was our waiting for our flight.
Yeah, it was like an hour layover. We're like, we got time.
Yeah, so we had like an hour before our flight left. We were like, okay, let's relax, let's just have some food. As we're getting ready to pay for our check, we hear this big announcement over the stereo. Last call for the flight to Calgary. If you're not on now, you're gonna miss your flight. So we just look at each other and then just start running straight for like the plane, but we had to still pay for our food, so I had to wait there. He just starts running. I'm like, hold the plane for me, make sure we don't miss this flight. By the time we catch up, they're like, yeah, no, we just didn't bother doing any of the other announcements. We went straight to the we're ready to go.
Yeah, so it just panicked us for no reason. And we're like, really?
And then the flight didn't leave for like another 30 minutes anyways.
Yeah. No,
So we
annoying.
just had a heart attack for nothing. We had to run through the airport.
The worst part is I did a huge loop around to find where the terminal was, but it was like right across from where we were eating.
Come on, Baxter. I'm running. I don't want to have to do all these bosses again.
Baxter!
I have 3 hit points left, and he is not dying. I have 1 hit point left. I'm dead! Fuck!
Oh, that Proton John fuck.
Uh-oh.
I have 3 continues at least, but guess where that starts me off?
You're
Yeah.
not tired of Turtle Heist yet?
But I'm so close to the end! That's
Stage
what?
4 of 6 or 5?
4 or 5. I can't believe it. Probably one hit away, too. That's the rut. That's the rough. That's the worst.
That's the rut.
That's the
Proton
rut.
John
I'm in a rut.
2013.
I'm in a rut right now.
Man, I'm gonna be really disappointed when I have to say 2014.
Why is that going to disappoint you?
Well, it's just I've gotten used to saying E3 confirmed 2013. Now it's gonna be like the year's gonna change and I'm gonna be pissed. I always get angry when the year changes. I always date my documents incorrectly.
Well, that happens to everyone in the first month.
Note right now to make sure that
No.
everything's right.
See, I'd feel okay if that was the first month, but it's for the first year of that happening.
So for the whole year, basically.
Yes.
That's just called the whole year, Liam.
Yes. I still sign things 2012.
What? Seriously?
I don't think about it. I'm just like, okay, what's the year? I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's gonna beat Leatherhead without barely getting hit.
Yeah, this is a lot more challenging than I expected it to be. Just fighting
I
all
was
these
not
bosses.
expecting all these bosses. That's way not even remotely near as good as Turtles in Time. That was the best worded English ever.
Liam, you gotta stop living in the past.
Payest.
Hey.
You got okay. Make up your mind. You haven't played Turtles in Time? I'm like, I'm born in '94. You should still play it. Stop living in the past. Make up your goddamn mind.
Play the game for the past, but don't live in the past. God, there's a difference.
Oh god.
Play the past. I'll play Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds.
That's slightly different.
Steady.
They make good Batman games.
Hey, Luca asked John how he celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving.
I went to my sister's place and we had Thanksgiving dinner. I think that was about it, though. I can't remember what else happened. Because my parents live in Newfoundland, so they're nowhere near where I live. But my sister is trying to convince them to move up here because she's pregnant with twins, and she's hoping that Mom will be able to be a proper grandmother if she lives in the same province.
Oh.
Also known as a guilt trip. My family is fantastic at guilt tripping.
I think every family is.
I think I understand this.
I'm just happy that with my sister having babies, now I'm off the hook for A, needing to get married right away, and B, having kids. Because now Mom has grandchildren, so she doesn't need to worry anymore.
You'd think that that's the case, but it hasn't worked for me.
Well, it'll get me off the hook for a little while, I guess I should say.
Just a little while.
I'm never gonna be on that hook.
Man. Villain, I'm opening my town, so you can come visit now if you need to. Anyone that has me on friends list, my ACNL.
I should totally go and destroy balls.
No, you cannot come in.
What?
I'm disconnecting if you log in.
But balls.
Oh, I guess people don't know that we've already had like Canadian Thanksgiving is actually in October.
It's October, second week of October, I think. Second?
Jazz, I don't think John's parents would be happy if you married me. Trust. In fact, I think that would make it worse.
I don't know if that would necessarily make it worse. I'm not really sure. I don't think my family usually approves of the people I date, to be fair.
Oh, then I'm sure they'll... I fit that bill perfectly.
Maybe
5 minutes into that, I'll let the F word slip. Guaranteed.
Maybe you'll break the mold.
What? Maybe.
You'll be the straw that breaks the back.
I'll be the straw that just makes them give up entirely, and then at least you'll be free.
I don't know if that's really... Does that just mean my family's just completely disappointed in me at that point, or what? I'm not quite sure where to go with that one.
Your whole family in unison, disappointed.
Okay, if my mom and dad just screamed disappointed at me, I'd be just like, what happened? Where did my life... What has happened to my life?
And I'll be like, that'll be $50, thanks. My job is done.
Just come up and be like, cheer up, John. Here's an egg.
Oh god, I'm so glad. My parents know I do this, but they don't know about it. Yeah. That would be the most frightening thing.
Ellen, I see you. You're so cute.
I guess that's the fortunate point where my parents don't have dial-up or they only have dial-up internet, so they can't actually see what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
Talk about living in the past.
Well, it's because there's no actual cable internet where I used to live.
Want to talk about living in the country?
I think the fastest thing they have for internet is Rocket Stick, and I believe that's what Mom uses now, so...
Can I say I love your Newfie accent? I don't hear it enough around
Both
here.
of you have an accent that's great.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do
Yes,
have
you
do have a
do.
bit of an accent, Liam.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I sound the same as everyone else.
No, you don't.
I totally do.
Sorry,
Hey,
buddy.
Steve,
Sorry,
do
buddy.
I have
Every
you
now
on
and then.
friends list? Come on over.
Everyone has an accent. What kind of accent do I have then?
Well, what's your heritage?
Ukrainian, Slovakian.
Well, it's definitely not that.
No, it's Canadian.
Oh, come on. Okay, no, let's not play the Canadian accent card, because then, like,
Does-
everyone has...
Doesn't exist.
There's like portions of Canada that have the same accent, so I can argue that you have like an
It's
Albertan accent.
Canadian-ish. Ish-ish. Yeah? It's not like... It's not American.
It's Chinese.
Come on, what is an American accent to you?
Oh, Riam, hurrah, praise.
Real shit. I can't do an
Real
accent to
shit.
save my life.
That's okay.
What, in your opinion, is an American accent, Luca? Because
I don't
you
know
know that
mine.
there's different dialects everywhere.
Isn't my voice? Yes.
Your voice is not an American accent.
You're
You're
very
not an
elitely
American.
British.
That's because I used to live there.
In New England.
No, not New England, actually.
You lived in actual England?
For a while.
Thought she lived
I've
in.
been everywhere.
Thought that was Maine that she lived in.
Nope, Connecticut.
Okay.
The land of no accent. The land of none.
I don't think I have an accent. I think I sound the same as any American.
Nate, I see you, brother. Thanks for dropping by. Please do not steal any flowers or mess up any custom paths like Liam likes to do.
I only
fine.
destroyed everything.
That's why you're not allowed in here anymore. That Animal
Accident,
Crossing.
monk from shores wants to play just Diggle, man.
Yeah, I'm not that dang over Animal Crossing, man. There we go. Now I feel better.
I'll tell you what, man. Animal Crossing.
All right, let's go to the final stage. Oh shit! I missed.